Morgan Stanley upgraded Tesla this morning to overweight from equal weight while raising its price target to $400, which is not even on the screen, up from $250. The firm identifies the EV maker as both an automobile and technology company, noting that its Dojo supercomputer could add up to $500 billion to Tesla's enterprise value. As we can see, the stock is gapping higher. So this is called a gap and go. Before we continue with the analysis, let's look at this article. It is coming from Electric. It's titled Tesla Stock Surges from Optimistic Look at Dojo Supercomputer. So Tesla stock is rising in pre-market trading on an optimistic new report about the automaker's Dojo computer coming from Morgan Stanley. The Dojo is Tesla's own custom supercomputer platform built from the ground up for AI machine learning, and more specifically for video training using the video data coming from its fleet of vehicles. The custom-built supercomputer is expected to elevate Tesla's capacity to train neural nets using video data, which is critical to the computer's vision technology powering its self-driving efforts. Back in 2021, the company unveiled its Dojo supercomputer, but the company was still ramping up its efforts. At the time, it only had the first chip and training tiles, and it was still working on building a full Dojo cabinet and cluster, or Exapod. In 2022, during the AI Day, Tesla unveiled some progress on Dojo, including having a full system tray. At the time, the automaker was talking about having a full cluster by Q1 of 2023. With Tesla's move to have not only its computer-based visual perception being neural net based, but now also the vehicle controls, the company claims to be computer constrained with its self-driving efforts, so therefore Dojo could become a difference maker. And how big of a difference maker? Well, Morgan Stanley had to say the following. The autonomous car has been described as the mother of all AI projects. In its quest to solve for autonomy, Tesla has developed an advanced supercomputing architecture that pushes new boundaries in custom silicon and may put Tesla at an asymmetric advantage in a 10 trillion total addressable market. The analysts argue that Dojo alone could add about $500 billion in value to the company. The new factoring in of Dojo has resulted in Morgan Stanley's raising its price target on Tesla's stock price from $250 to $400, which is a massive change for a large firm like Morgan Stanley. So you can see how to get to the price target. Just Dojo's impact on Tesla's mobility is going to add $70, and then its network services is going to add another $59. When you add the sum of the parts, you get to $400. All right, so let's go back to the analysis, and we're going to go up to the weekly chart. And how was this weekly sellers level formed? Well, you had a drop in price, not really a basing candle, but a basing candle and then a leg down. Price came back to that level two other times and then sold off. However, this morning the buyers were just too strong of a group for the sellers to hold off. And so let's go to the daily chart. You can see how price came back to that level, but when it came up to that level, it actually formed a daily buyer's level. Let's put it in at the 240 level. So we have a rally in price, one basic candle, and a rally out. And during the last week or two, price was range bound. You could have played the range. This was a roughly $15 range. And you can see how when price came back down, hit the top of this zone, and then shot up. And then, it's like a pinball, just ricocheting between the zones until finally we had a gap up. Now, if price closes above this level at the end of the week, There's nothing stopping price from getting back to the $300 level, which is a round hole psychological number. You can see if you go to the left, you see a red extended range candle. You also see a gap, implying that there are no sellers between current price and a $300 range. Now, have to remember, might want to take some off the table at 300. That's the origin of this head and shoulder pattern on the monthly chart. You can see that $300 level served as resistance, and resistance again. Eventually it's going to get broken, but that'll be a nice level to pull some off the table if you are in Tesla. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.